Envision awakening each morning enveloped in a sense of groundedness, centeredness, and poise, irrespective of the day's uncertainties. Picture yourself gracefully navigating life's peaks and valleys with resilience, your inner serenity unshaken amidst external chaos. This isn't merely a distant aspiration, it embodies a timeless way of life, cultivated and cherished across centuries, rooted in the profound wisdom of Stoicism. Today, we embark on a journey not only to comprehend Stoic philosophy, but to identify and transform behaviors hindering our path. Stoicism teaches us the art of virtuous living and deriving joy from accepting the immutable, while diligently altering what lies within our power. It beckons us to harness our capacity to foster inner fortitude, wisdom, and tranquility, regardless of external tumult. Before we dive into our exploration, I kindly ask for your support. Please consider liking this video to help us spread the wisdom of Stoicism. If you're not subscribed yet, I highly recommend subscribing and hitting the notification bell. Stoic principles impel us to embrace challenges as avenues for growth, to prioritize simplicity over complexity, and to find fulfillment in the refinement of our character. However, amidst the labyrinth of modern existence, we often stray from these principles, ensnared in habits and mindsets obstructing our personal and philosophical evolution. These anti-Stoic behaviors serve as barriers to our growth, depriving us of life's full richness and obstructing the embodiment of Stoic virtues, courage, justice, wisdom, and temperance. Before delving into the transformative essence of Stoicism, I urge you to not just passively observe, but actively engage in this journey of self-improvement by subscribing to the channel. Remember, by choosing this path, you stand apart from the masses, making you an exception. Thus, refrain from skipping any segment of the video. Each serves as a vital stride towards understanding and assimilating Stoic practices into your life, empowering you to transcend conformity. In a world inundated with consumerism and incessant advertisements, it's easy to fall prey to the notion that happiness lies in material possessions. Yet Stoicism teaches us to find contentment and genuine happiness within ourselves, deterring us from the relentless pursuit of material wealth. By prioritizing introspection, virtue, and mindful action, we unearth a profound and enduring form of joy. How then do we apply this wisdom in our daily lives? It begins with shifting our focus from material acquisition to experiential enrichment and personal growth. Reflect on the moments that have truly enriched your life. They likely revolve around experiences and relationships rather than possessions. Let us challenge ourselves to prioritize simplicity and authenticity over extravagance and ostentation, thereby liberating ourselves from the shackles of insatiable desire. Remember, our legacy isn't defined by the possessions we accumulate, but by the wisdom we amass, the love we impart, and the inner peace we cultivate. Embrace the journey, for therein lies the true essence of Stoic living. In our modern world, the allure of likes, shares, and follows often appears as a yardstick for our worth. Yet, consider this. When we tether our self-esteem to the approval of others, we're erecting our sense of self on precarious ground, akin to building a house on sand. With its timeless wisdom, Stoicism offers us a sturdy foundation. This ancient philosophy urges us to seek validation from within, rather than relying on external sources. Stoics advocate for the cultivation of virtues like wisdom, courage, justice, and self-control, qualities intrinsic to our character and impervious to external influence. Reflect on your daily interactions. How often do we don masks to conform or please others? Yet, this facade can gradually suffocate our true selves, leading to a dissonance between who we portray and who we are. Stoicism encourages us to shed these masks, embracing our authentic selves and finding validation internally. This doesn't entail indifference to others or disregarding feedback. Rather, it involves discernment, the ability to weigh external opinions against our internal compass. Your value remains constant regardless of others' recognition. You are the steward of your worth, defined not by external validations, but by your virtues, actions, and integrity. Have you found yourself trapped in a cycle of rumination, replaying past conversations or fretting over future uncertainties? This endless loop of regret and fear robs us of the present moment, the only reality we truly possess. Stoicism offers a remedy. The Stoics, pragmatic realists, understood the power of focusing on the present, the only realm where we hold sway. Practicing mindfulness and gratitude serves as our tether to the present. When engulfed in rumination, pause, breathe, and observe the world around you. Notice the hues, sounds, and textures enveloping you. This simple act of awareness grounds you in the present, freeing you from the shackles of past regrets and future anxieties. Furthermore, embrace gratitude. Amidst brooding, it's easy to overlook the blessings surrounding us: the warmth of sunlight, the sanctuary of home, the presence of loved ones. By acknowledging these blessings, we shift our perspective from scarcity to abundance, from fear to appreciation. Stoicism teaches us that it's not external events but our perceptions that disturb us. By focusing on the present and fostering gratitude, we align with the Stoic ethos of living in harmony with nature, embracing each moment as it unfolds. Every instance you pull yourself back from the past or future to the present, you fortify a mental muscle. Over time, rumination's grip weakens, and you gain mastery over your mind. Living in the present, learning from the past without dwelling on it, and preparing for the future without succumbing to worry epitomize Stoic wisdom. The Stoics possessed a profound understanding that change isn't merely an unavoidable facet of existence but an essential one. They perceived change as the universe's natural rhythm, a choreography of transitions offering avenues for personal growth and enlightenment. Rather than resisting change, the Stoics advocated embracing it, recognizing it as a conduit to becoming more resilient, adaptable, and ultimately harmonized with life's ebb and flow. Picture a perspective where change isn't viewed as a threat, but an invitation to explore, learn, and evolve. Through this lens, the apprehension often associated with change dissipates, replaced by a sense of anticipation for new experiences and growth amid challenges. So, how do we foster this transformative mindset? It begins with a shift in our mental framework. We relinquish the illusion of control, understanding that true control resides only within our thoughts and actions in the present moment. Next, we nurture flexibility and adaptability, embracing new ideas while releasing outdated ones, and daring to venture beyond our comfort zones, for it's in discomfort that our most profound growth often blossoms. Moreover, we infuse change with gratitude, recognizing that every shift, whether seemingly favorable or adverse, brings lessons and opportunities for growth. By focusing on these opportunities, we transmute fear into curiosity and appreciation. Let us not cower from change, but embrace it, as the Stoics did, as an indispensable and enriching facet of human existence. In embracing change, we unearth our inner fortitude and chart a course toward inner peace. It's all too easy to become ensnared in trivialities, losing sight of life's true essence. The Stoics impart a timeless lesson. Not all matters merit our energy and attention. They bestow upon us the gift of discernment, enabling us to differentiate between what we can alter and what we must accept. Imagine the liberation of shedding the burden of trivial worries and vision navigating each day anchored in the present, with a mind unencumbered by insignificant concerns. This isn't mere fantasy. It's a tangible reality Stoicism beckons us to embrace. So how do we relinquish these trivial preoccupations? It commences with awareness, recognizing when we succumb to the allure of petty worries. By questioning their significance and controllability, we grant ourselves permission to release their grip. Redirecting our focus toward matters within our control fosters a sense of empowerment and tranquility. Furthermore, Stoicism impels us to adopt a broader perspective on life, acknowledging the transient nature of our worries within the grand tapestry of existence. This realization engenders a profound sense of calm and equanimity amid life's fluctuations. Yet, Stoicism doesn't merely advocate detachment from trivial concerns. It guides us toward a more purposeful engagement with life. By conserving mental energy, We redirect it toward endeavors that enrich not only our lives, but also those around us, nurturing relationships, honing talents, serving communities, and crafting legacies aligned with our deepest values. When we find ourselves wronged, the instinct to seek retribution often arises, a desire to balance the scales. Yet let's pause for a moment and ponder. What does seeking revenge truly offer us? Does it mend our wounds or merely sow new ones? The Stoics impart a crucial lesson. Revenge is a snare, a visceral impulse dragging us away from reason, ensnaring us in a web of anger and resentment. By succumbing to these impulses, we relinquish control over our emotions, granting others power over our state of mind. Instead, Stoicism advocates for forgiveness and empathy. It's not about condoning wrongdoing or denying the pain inflicted upon us. Rather, it's about recognizing that harboring anger harms us more than it does the perpetrator. It's about liberating ourselves from the toxic grip of grudges and resentment. But how do we embark on this path of forgiveness? It commences with acknowledging our emotions, allowing ourselves to feel hurt or angry without judgment. Stoicism doesn't advocate for emotional suppression, but understanding and introspection. Next, we endeavor to comprehend the situation from the other person's perspective, a challenging feat, particularly when wounded. However, this endeavor can unveil profound insights, revealing that the wrongdoer may be acting from their own pain, fear, or misunderstanding. Herein lies the essence of Stoic empowerment, focusing on what we can control. While we cannot dictate others' actions, we retain sovereignty over our responses. By choosing forgiveness, we reclaim our agency, refusing to be defined by others' transgressions or consumed by negativity. Forgiveness doesn't equate to forgetting or forgoing justice. Rather, it signifies a conscious decision to relinquish resentment, fostering healing and peace. A testament to Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and justice. Stoicism beckons us to live purposefully, making deliberate choices aligned with our values and conducive to our moral and personal growth. It prompts us to reflect on how we spend our time, urging us to prioritize activities that enrich our souls and contribute meaningfully to our lives. Consider conducting a time audit, tracking your activities for a week with honesty and thoroughness. Reflect on the patterns revealed. How much time is devoted to endeavors that resonate with your values, foster growth, and bring genuine joy? Armed with this insight, you can craft intentional choices about how to allocate your time, perhaps dedicating more hours to learning, nurturing relationships, or contributing to your community. In essence, Stoicism inspires us to live in alignment with our values, making the most of the precious time we've been bestowed. Stoicism invites us to perceive each moment as a precious opportunity, a chance to shape our lives in alignment with our highest aspirations. It emphasizes that time is not to be squandered but cherished, utilized in pursuit of the kind of existence we yearn to embody. As you journey forward, remember to regularly inquire, is this how I want to invest my finite time? Am I engaging in activities that nourish my spirit and propel my growth? By doing so, you not only honor the Stoic legacy, but also craft a life brimming with fulfillment and significance. Often, our minds gravitate towards dwelling on potential mishaps or fixating on issues that may never come to pass. This inclination casts a somber veil over our lives, obscuring the beauty and positivity that coexist. Yet what if we could shift this mindset? Stoicism teaches us to center our focus on what lies within our control, our actions, responses, and judgments. Rather than being immobilized by challenges, Stoicism encourages us to channel our energy towards seeking solutions. This proactive, solution-oriented mindset imbues us with resilience, enabling us to confront life's hurdles with grace and poise. But how do we cultivate this transformative shift in perspective? It commences with heightened awareness, observing our thoughts and consciously redirecting our focus from problems to potential solutions. Even the smallest steps taken in this direction can yield profound impacts over time. Moreover, Stoicism urges us to view adversity as an opportunity for growth. Rather than perceiving obstacles as insurmountable barriers, We can embrace them as avenues for developing virtues such as patience, perseverance, and courage. This shift in perspective empowers us to glean valuable lessons and growth experiences from life's challenges. Adopting a problem-solving attitude also entails fostering flexibility and openness to change. It necessitates venturing beyond our comfort zones and embracing novel approaches or alternative viewpoints. By cultivating adaptability and receptivity, we enhance our capacity to navigate life's twists and turns with efficacy and ease. Perhaps the most profound aspect of Stoic teaching lies in its cultivation of inner peace. By relinquishing the grip of worry and rumination, and instead directing our focus towards constructive action and solutions, we uncover a sense of serenity and clarity. Stoicism offers us not merely a strategy for coping with problems, but a pathway to living more fully and joyfully. Furthermore, Stoicism extols the virtues of deliberation and self-control, qualities that stand as beacons of light in our fast-paced, instant gratification society. True freedom, according to Stoicism, is not about yielding to every impulse, but rather about exercising mastery over our desires, ensuring that our actions remain aligned with our deepest values and aspirations. So, how do we cultivate this Stoic ideal in our lives? It begins with cultivating mindfulness, recognizing the moments when impulsivity beckons and pausing to take a breath before acting. Patience also emerges as a crucial virtue, serving as a counterbalance to the prevailing culture of immediacy. By embracing patience, we empower ourselves to act in accordance with our long-term goals, navigating life's complexities with wisdom and discernment. Mindfulness plays a pivotal role in our journey, anchoring us in the present moment, attuned to our thoughts, emotions, and surroundings, and discerning how they influence our impulses. By nurturing mindfulness, we carve out a space between impulse and action, granting us the clarity to respond in ways that are constructive and in harmony with our values. Yet, what happens when we falter? Imperfection is inherent to our humanity, and impulses are woven into our nature. Stoicism doesn't demand flawlessness. It invites progress. When we succumb to impulsivity, we seize the opportunity for reflection, learning, and growth. This reflective practice strengthens our capacity for self-control and gradually reshapes our habits. Embracing Stoic virtues reverberates beyond our individual spheres, permeating our relationships, work, and communities. Deliberation and self-control serve as pillars upon which trust is built, deeper connections are fostered, and a more thoughtful, considerate world is cultivated. Amid life's ebbs and flows, it's easy to succumb to the allure of complaint, a drain on our energy and a breeding ground for negativity. Stoicism imparts a crucial lesson. While external events may lie beyond our control, our reactions to them remain within our purview. Complaining about the unchangeable is akin to endeavoring to teach a cat to sing, a futile and exasperating pursuit. So, how do we break free from the grip of complaint? It begins with heightened awareness, recognizing the onset of complaint as the first step towards transformation. Shifting our focus from what's wrong to what's right, from discontent to appreciation, paves the way for gratitude, a potent antidote to complaint. Gratitude not only alters our perspective but also reshapes our brain, fostering positivity and enhancing well-being. Stoicism also beckons us to action, empowering us to transcend the role of passive complainers and embrace that of active participants in our lives. Instead of lamenting, we're prompted to inquire, what can I do about this? Even the smallest action, however insignificant it may seem, marks a stride towards empowerment. In essence, Stoicism isn't just about halting complaints, it's about sculpting a life suffused with contentment and purpose. By embracing acceptance, focusing on the positive, and taking action where feasible, we redefine our habitual responses to life's trials. We cultivate a mindset that perceives opportunities for growth and learning in every circumstance, one that finds solace not in external circumstances, but in our internal attitudes. So the next time the urge to complain arises, pause and invoke the Stoic approach. Reflect on what you can appreciate, what you can change, and how you can redirect your focus towards the positive. In doing so, You'll not only diminish your own discontent, but also contribute to a more uplifting environment for those around you. After all, joy is contagious. Let's choose joy. And thus concludes our voyage through the wisdom of Stoicism, guiding us towards a life imbued with contentment and purpose. Remember, it's not the events themselves, but our responses to them that shape us. Each day presents a fresh canvas, and Stoicism equips us with the brush to paint our reactions with intention and grace. Thank you for accompanying me on this Stoic odyssey. Your presence and engagement enrich our community immeasurably. As we part ways today, I encourage you to continue exploring the path of Stoicism by delving into one of the suggested videos on the screen. Let's delve deeper, learn more, and grow together in wisdom and virtue.